Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. I am here. I am alive. I've not fallen off the face of the earth. Although sometimes it feels like it at the moment. Things have got really crazy and really busy, which is like partly my own fault and partly just circumstantial. But it's just the way it is. So, but we are here. I've managed to like jump on for a bit. Yeah, it's just culmination of quite a few things intersecting at the same time. One of them that is in my control that I'm actually quite excited about, but it's just going to take a bit of time to figure out like how to get through it all. Is if you guys are following me over on Twitter, you'll know that I have been moving away from Adobe, the Adobe suite, because they re-quoted the price of like £66 a month or something, which is what's that in USD? Like nearly $100 a month, something like that. They're just under, but it's like, yeah, an extortionate amount anyway. And I was like, you know what? It's finally time to get out from under the yoke of Adobe. I've been with them for too long, and they've increased the price like ridiculously. Like when it was like £30 a month, I was like, yeah, whatever. But now it's like nearly £70, and that's like, oh my god. So yeah, so I've been slowly extracting myself out of the Adobe ecosystem, but it's quite annoying to do so. And but I've managed to move away. Basically, the three apps that I really use are InDesign for thumbnails, Photoshop for doing anything picture related that goes into a thumbnail or into a YouTube video, and then Premiere Pro, which is the main video editor. It's probably the one that's most annoying for me to do. And then yeah, so I've replaced them with a program called Affinity, which is from Serif/Canva, and that's basically got like the InDesign layout stuff and Photoshop in one app. And then the other one is DaVinci Resolve, which is people always talk about DaVinci. And they say it's super good, and lots of people use it. And there's like a free version, which I mean, I've used the free version for the past like couple of days, and it's like honestly, it's like really good. Like they give so much away for free. And then the paid version is like a one-off. Like it's expensive-ish, but not in the grand scheme of things. Like 4 months of Adobe, and it pays for it. So I think it's like $250 or something. But it's one-off. Like you pay once, and that's it, which is crazy good. Like nothing's like that these days anymore. Hello, Mr. Giga. Exam went okay if you wanted to know. Hopefully get a 45 to 60 out of 70. That is good. That is good. That is good. Yeah, didn't they make it painfully hard to cancel? Yeah, they do. Well, I mean, it's not even like painfully difficult. They've got like the dark patterns stuff of, you know, you try to cancel and they say, oh, well, you won't be able to access this, you won't be able to access that. And they just make a big deal out of it. And if you try to, the main problem, right, if you try to cancel outside of your like window, if you're on like if you're properly on like an annual plan, I thought that was going to work there over on YouTube. Oh no, it did work. Hopefully you're not in the UK. I haven't changed them over from Imgur yet. But yeah, so yeah, if you're on like an annual plan, what's going on over here? If you're on an annual plan, they basically say, oh, well, you can cancel, but you have to pay like all the rest of the months that you're due, right up until you're done. So it's like, well, I may as well like. It's not really cancelling then, is it? I know, but they're like they're sticklers for their annual plan because, you know, obviously they don't want you to leave and they want you to stay. And I think the way it's like worded like crazy at the end, you know, it's like it says on there. It's like, are you? Yes, I would like to cancel and pay my remaining like $200 or whatever it is. Like it's like really horrible the way that they write it. It's like it really sucks. So yeah, but so fortunately for me, and this is kind of what triggered it for me, is that to avoid that, obviously you kind of have to do it like around the time when your like plan is coming to an end. So my plan refreshes in a month in March. So I thought, well, I'll have a go now at trying to get to grips with stuff, because then at least I've got a month. I actually still have the Adobe Suite for another month from now. Like I literally cancelled it. So I've used this stuff for a little bit, and then I cancelled it last night. And so I've still got like a couple of weeks so that I can like transfer over, but because it actually cancels or rolls over, I suppose, in March, then I've got time, and it also meant that I wasn't like cancelling in the middle of a plan or anything like that. Yeah, all my settings are here. Did you get Willers? I actually haven't got the Willers wallet, no. Who's this guy like blasting away? Do you know if acid green flare changes your scav rep if you kill the boss in the effects? I imagine it probably removes it the same as normal, I would guess. Who's all these guys blasting away? It's like people up here. The biggest problem with this is that you want to try and figure out whether these guys are players or scavs. That guy's a player for sure. Well, I hope so, actually. He does have a scavvy bag on. Oh, no, he is a player. Okay. Always nice to kill a PMC, isn't it? Always nice to kill a PMC. That's scav.
Это что за хрень?
Just make sure they know. Hopefully this guy doesn't just kill me. Always good fun. I guess we could technically take these as well, really. We're just kind of warming up a little. Get stuff going in a minute. Gonna do something proper. Look, it's like the full. It's the full squad. So funny. These guys, they look like they're up to no good, don't they? Have you seen the new Edge of Darkness skin? Looks sick. When will it be available? Which one was that one? Was that in one of the Nikita-ism posts, or? Oh, I see. Yeah. You already got Tarkov shooter at Psycho Sniper? Yes. So, in terms of Kappa progression, items-wise, I need the Willer's Wallet. So we still have to do that. I've done all the sniping tasks. So, Tarkov shooter, Psycho Sniper, and... what's the other one? Tarkov shooter, Psycho Sniper. Oh yeah, and Shootable in Heaven. Those are done. I've done all the bosses. So we've done the goons. We've done all of that stuff. Killer. All of those guys are finished. So I'm mainly just tidying up tasks. I actually did mine kind of in like a sort of little backwards order. So I ended up doing it. Some of it sort of. Oh no. I did sort of some of it in reverse. Because I wanted to make sure that I'd got the hardest task done first. Because I didn't want to like do all the easy quests and then be in a situation where I was like hating life and thinking, man, I've spent all this time doing these other easy quests and now I'm stuck doing the difficult quests and I can't do them. Like I shouldn't have wasted all my time. Well, where's the, I've got some dog tags just lying around here. I'm certain. I'm certain. I saw them earlier. I couldn't be bothered to clean them up at the time. I'm sure they're around. Oh, here they are. Here they are. Here they are. I need to put the filter in as well. Got like so much junk. Let's just move some of this stuff. Oh, P90s and things. Okay, whatever. We'll just take like don't even know. We'll just take that, and that, and then this. Maybe one of them. I'll sell them as time goes on. That and that. This, another dog tag, that one. And then, because I'm actually going to use this to craft. We'll take a drill. Don't think they really sell for very much anymore though. They're okay. Should I take that sledgehammer? I can sell that. Just get rid of the rest of it. Can you get it from the cultist once you have collector? Yes, actually. So once we've got collector open, then I'll be able to get it from the cultist circle. So while we're searching, we can at least be running Moonshine and also the cultist circle to try and get it from the 6 hour. Nikita posted it today. Oh, I haven't seen. Let me check. Let's have a look. I posted 3 hours ago. Yeah, I've been like head down doing stuff this morning. Really busy trying to like get through things. Here we go, this one. Look at this. What does it say? Veteran Edge of Darkness. Battle Scarred, 2015 to 2024. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. When will you be desperate enough to start running reserve mark rooms? I mean, when it basically as soon as it's the last thing I've got to do, then we'll just do that. Like that's just what's going to happen. But I mean, reserve mark rooms aren't like they're not actually that contested right now. I don't think that's the end of the world. Like of all the things that I've had to do for Kappa, reserve mark rooms really isn't going to be like the worst one, you know? So that's CTR carbine. Don't care about that. Rid of this, rid of that, rid of this. I'm going to keep that just in case. I'm going to get rid of this one. And that one. Now, how much do these go for? These are okay, because they go for that defender barter, don't they? Let's have a look. Yeah, that's pretty sick skin, though. I mean, they've said that it was coming for EOD, guys, so, like, it's been a long time coming, to be honest. Let's pin this one so then I know it's this one specifically. This is something I quite like doing. So if you get something for the barter, but you've got a few of them, you don't want to, like, this is going to be in a box somewhere. So I want to make sure I, like, grab the one that I actually want to use. So if you pin it, then you can see it in the interface that it's the one that you pinned. That's like an age-old tactic that we've been using all the way back, even to the point where, so there used to be a quest, well, there still is a quest, you know, you have to hand in the pilgrims. And back in the day, if you handed the wrong pilgrim in, everything inside it also disappeared with it. Now it doesn't let you do that anymore because it is grayed out until you empty it. But back in the day, yeah, it was like if you had multiple pilgrims, normally people use that as like, a lot of the bigger bags weren't available. You think you could get the couch, but anyway, so the pilgrim was normally the biggest bag you'd have in the stack. So they'd appear. Actually, I guess even if it was in the stack, it would appear with the stuff inside, even if it's like halfway through the layer. So yeah, so you used to like do something. What we used to do is we used to insure them back in the day. Right. Why can't I find the goon? Even follow the goon tracker. It just takes a while. I mean, it took me 3 days to find them. I only got one. I only had one attempt at them, and unfortunately killed them. But it took me 3 days to even like see them. So kind of insane. Actually, I need to put this filter in. Let's do this. I wonder when I'm gonna get like max hideout management. Let's see how far we're through. 45. Okay, we're doing all right. Why do you need reserve markroom keys? To get the Willer's wallet. Like that's the one place where it's kind of like not guaranteed, but it just spawns a lot in there. You can see what I was doing. I was like busy doing some random weapon testing stuff. So this will be appearing in a video soon. Okay, so what we need to do, there's a few random things we got to do. One of them though is we've got to finish this guy, which is the test drive. So we've got to do test drive part 2. We've got to do the SR2M. So we're going to start with that. I think it's been a while since we've been doing a lot of stuff on. I could reach 5 with this for established contact. Yeah, it's been a while since we did like load of factory stuff. Okay, eliminate PMCs 5. That's probably okay. What's this one? Calibration. Okay, PMCs from a long way away. Ah, new beginning. Okay, interesting. I've never actually seen the new beginning quest. I do actually have most of these things, but they're all in my gear rack, I think. I'm not gonna worry about it for the time being. Because I'm not intending on doing prestige like anytime soon. I talked about this before. I'm not planning on prestiging. Just simply because I want to keep my character open for when the seasonal stuff comes through, and I don't want to spend the next 3 months of the wipe trying to get back to max traders. I'm just stopping in quickly to say thank you for you guys. Hey, no worries. Yeah, no worries. Handful of quests I'm working on at the moment. Play PvE, most of mine can be done at once, but figuring out how to go about it is a little bit of pain, like calibration connections up north, insomnia. The only one that you need, so it's if you're a completionist, then sure, like you can try and figure out how to do those ones. The only ones, if you're doing Kappa specifically, the only ones out of the quests you need for that one, I think, is Insomnia. Don't think you need the others. Okay, so we need an SR2M. Let's get that. SR2M. This one's got like a weird bugged stock. The graphic is like screwed up. I don't know why. It's like backwards or something. It's pretty weird. A couple of days ago, forgot how insane it is if you get lucky. Yeah, it can be mad. I haven't had max rep for ages. I just don't take the car extract enough. Right, so what was I going to use? So 742 Sibylla is the good one. I was using leg meta last time. God, I probably should have been buying way more of this stuff. 7U4 is not good. But we'll probably run out of Zubilo if we don't use some of the 7U4 in there as well. Damn. Okay, maybe we'll just have this as like a backup or something. And then this one we'll do like half and half, and then it's like an orange one, and then we'll do like 7 and 42 need to. And what's this got? 74. Don't want that, line there, and then just take. Actually, to be honest, I'm not really going to be repacking mine. I'll just take a little bit of 74 just in case. Just in case I need to get out. But we're going to be just trying to get in and out because factory, we just want to churn it, don't we? Pretty much. Okay, so I don't need this. I could take not a full face like mask deal, but I'm not sure if I can be bothered. Take a propitol here. Have I got everything that I need? I think so. I've got the longer term painkillers when this runs out after the start. But I got little laser. What's on this? Balder Pro. Oh, I don't want the Balder Pro. Ew, not the Balder Pro. Ugh. Ugh. Yuck. Oh, I don't have anything else. So okay, let's buy something. Like WMX. Probably should just buy like a bunch of these, so I've got them in stock. I'm always using them. Okay, right. Howdy, Payne. What's up, mate? I would like the Scav if it didn't take up 85% of my screen. Well, that's the issue, right? So that's why I was like kind of comparing these two. FB Live keep forgetting they changed test drive. Working on test drive 2? No, we're doing test drive 5. So test drive 2 is now the MP5. Everyone's getting confused. So the test drive 2 is the MP5. Test drive 5 is the SR2M. It's all very confusing. We're going to die if we run into Tagilla, I think. But oh, actually, there's other stuff I need to do here. So let me just check all the other things we've got. So some other stuff. So, oh, so close to that one. What is this one? All is revealed. Take a sample of chemicals from the damaged tank. I think it's just in the middle. We'll try and do them one at a time. I've got a couple of ones that I need to do in here. Okay, let's just go with that and see. Well, I hate to go on the Balder Pro. I just think it's the issue is I don't want to give away my position with the flashlight, and like the reason why I like the WMX is because it's got the infrared like torch on it, so the infrared beam thing, so you can be in like daytime and have the point fire bonus without anyone seeing it, which is quite handy. Because with the Balder you have to turn it off, because otherwise it's like a laser or whatever. Sad about the state of EOD. Supposed to be get all future Tarkov would it changed? I mean, it's not too bad. It's all right now. I mean, the unheard stuff still is a bit of a sour taste, but like mostly it's okay. They went back on all of the real like annoying crap, so we do get all the stuff other than a few things that came with unheard. But it's really not. It's not that big of a deal now. Have to complete. Don't like if there's a task that needs to be done. No, this is true. I said it way too late last night finishing the duck hunt. Well, I was actually supposed to come on and finish duck hunt on stream, so I ended up doing. I stayed up way too late. Not last night, but the night before, because I thought it was finishing yesterday. And my wife was just like, I need you to come to bed because like the kids are like moving around and everything. I was just like, oh God, I'm like trying to finish this thing because I just want the achievement. And it's such an easy quest, but I just haven't had the time to come on and play. Like so annoying. So anyway, so I smashed out like Shoreline and Reserve, and I was just like, man, I'm just not going to get this done. This is just going to take me too long. And then I was like sad and just like reading the thing, and I was like, oh, hang on a second, I have Monday as well. That's sick. So I'd finished. So I was going to come on yesterday evening and do the factory thing because that was the only map I had left was factory. And but in the end, I was just so busy I couldn't come on, and I was like, man, okay, well I'm just gonna have to do it myself. So I did it at like at 11 o'clock. I was just like, oh God. I was like doing other things. I just like sat in a corner on factory night until 8 minutes left, and then ran around and did them all in one go. Oh, so yeah, man. So I did get it done, but there was one point where I was just like, do I even care about the duck achievement? Do I really care? Like, my account isn't a completionist account anyway, because I didn't get Malice and Eater, or the first winter event, because they were basically impossible to do unless you're in a big squad. Right, where am I? Okay, down here. So I might just go and see if this thing's down here. What's this look like? It's alright. Yeah, no, honestly, I've been going a bit mad with my friends. Is it in here somewhere? That's what it looks like on the picture. What does it even say on the task? I should probably... We're getting to the point now where I can just like link the ones that I need. So all is revealed. So it says here, collect the sample from the damaged tank container. Maybe it's in the barrel or something, or in here maybe. What's this? I didn't know guns could spawn in there. In here maybe? No. This bit? Ah. Oh. There's nothing here. There's like freaking nothing there, my friends. What? Just weird. Yeah, so basically the reason why I like this guy is that you can swap it to this. So I didn't turn it off then, I just changed the mode over. I just changed the mode to IR flash. So now I still get the point fire bonus now. And now I can just change the mode to swap it between actual flashlight and IR flashlight. But you retain the point fire bonus the entire time. So you don't have to worry about point firing. Because the issue with like things like the... Because I used to use the X400 all the time. That was until I did the big video where I went through every single flashlight and compared them all. And until I did that one, I'd never even used the WMX200, to be honest with you. And I was looking through them all and comparing them and looking at which ones give point fire and which ones don't and all this stuff. And in that one, I was just like, well, I either have to choose between a flashlight, a laser, and there's too many modes as well. You have to, you know, turn them on and off and on to get the right one. And then if you don't want anybody to see you, you have to turn it off completely, which then you lose your point fire bonus, which sucks. Whereas with this, you don't need to. You can always keep your point fire bonus. The only time it doesn't really work is if you're at nighttime. So I don't really use them. And the Balder's not that bright either. The WMX200 is quite narrow. It's got quite a narrow beam, but the throw on it is really, 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 really high. So if you use the Balder Pro, the light stops like illuminating after a certain distance. So if you're in dorms and you go from, let's say, second story, right? You go looking from one door to the end on the other one. The Balder Pro won't illuminate the last door, whereas the WMX200 will. So the throw on that thing is like way further. Okay, so that's this one. All is revealed. Let me just check this off on this list. Kappa and Trader. Okay, so all is revealed. Done. Okay. So then, what's the other factory ones that I've got to do? Why did Kappa take so long for you? Because I don't stream full time. I create content full time, but most of my time is spent on YouTube. Like if you look at my Twitch history recently, like I've hardly been on. I was away a little bit. Beginning of last week, I was away like Monday to Wednesday, so I came on the Thursday. Then I was busy on the Friday. I tend to spend the weekend with the kids. I don't really do anything content or work related at the weekend. Then yesterday I got busy in the evening, which is normally when I stream. So then I'm streaming again today. So like I literally have streamed like today, last Thursday, and then probably the Thursday before that, maybe. Like I don't know. I definitely am not on all day. And when I stream like 3 to 4 hours, something like that. So I play like maybe 10 to 12 hours a week, something like that. What's it? There's another. I'm sure there's another one for factory. Yeah, so I'm a bit different to the full-time streamers because I'm making stuff on YouTube mostly. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's this one, isn't it? This one, claustrophobia. That's the one. And I gotta do this as well. Where the hell even is that? Is that one at the top? Don't remember where it is. Oh wait, is it the breach room? I think it might be the breach room. Hey, Pitspawn, what's up? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, might start making breakdowns of stuff. You should be good. Gamers look so smooth and vivid, while there's game runs different equal hardware. True. Sometimes I feel like mine doesn't run that well, but I think it's okay for 1500 XVD actually. Yes, okay, so we've got to go to the breach room, so we'll do that one next maybe. And then we're going to do claustrophobia. Like kill guys downstairs. Like, what's the thing for that? Tarkov, claustrophobia. What's the area for this bad boy? Don't crash, come on. So like here it is. This is the thing. So yeah, eliminate 5 targets with shotgun should be easy. Oh, it's this bit. Ah. The only area that doesn't count. I see, on the underground. Only the targets have to be in the area for them to count. So any scavs in the underground area, like literally anywhere. Well, that's actually not too bad. I thought that was going to be worse. I thought the area was going to be quite small. That seems okay. That seems okay. For performance, they stopped flashlight reflections and all that. I mean, they did a big overhaul at one point. I don't remember exactly what they changed it for. I think they tried to change it because of night. That was really I think that was the driving force, was like for nighttime and to make the like infrared lasers and stuff work properly. That was the thing. But they took out all of the stuff about like not being able to improve your point fire with IR and stuff. I think they've just given up on that because no one really cares. People just like know it. Did you finish the guide? If so, any advice? Yeah, honestly, I think the guide isn't that hard. The guide is quite easy. It's just annoying and boring. When I first tried to do the guide, I thought it was going to be really fun, but it's actually like it's a really boring task. The one thing that I would say about the guide, so I did it a bit weirdly this time. I had 4 survives on random maps, and then I was like, or somebody in chat was like, oh, you should do the guide because you've done like 4 maps already. So I was like, oh, okay. The thing that makes it a bit better this time is that the transits count as a survive and exit. So you can use the transits to get out of a raid really quick. I used the transit to get into labs, because what that does is it adds to the raid timer. So if you spend 5 minutes in a raid before, and then you use the transit into labs, either on factory or on streets, and then you load into labs, you can extract immediately out of labs, out of any of the extracts, and you'll get a survive. You don't have to wait 7 minutes. That actually helps quite a lot. That's probably my biggest piece of advice about the guide. But yeah, use the transits to your advantage. Like, path to shoreline, path to lighthouse, that's like an easy one. You can get those done like really fast. Oops, I forgot to bring in an extra prototype. Hey, it's been a while. Hey, Floki, what's up, mate? Yeah, it has been a while. There. Okay. So we've done every hunter. Oh! Where's that one? Is that here? There we go. That freaking flashbang. Where are we going to go from here? Hella running. People downstairs, I think. Ooh. Intriguing. Kill a shotgun, scav, and go underground. Actually, maybe. I'm intrigued by how much craziness there is. I feel like people are about to fight down the corridor. Funnily enough, I don't actually really need to fight PMCs particularly. I just need 50 targets. It's actually easier to kill scavs than it is to kill PMCs. I think he's just in the thing. Wouldn't want to deal with the GL guy. What are these guys doing? Got stripped down with all this stuff. I wonder where the shotgun scavs have gone. Guy's freaking immortal. No, Tagilla! Oh, God. Oh no, don't have it bound! No! Oh no, it's gonna heal my leg, isn't it? Stop, 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 stop! Where is he? Idioten! Tagilla, Tagilla. Oh, tequila. All right, let's just chill for 1 second. Ooh, shotgun. So maybe this is the crappy ammo, so let's just install this mag. Put these guys in. Corund too. Yeah, no, I don't really want a Corund. We can come back and grab one if the time is right. Almost a bit concerned about someone being up there, but never mind. Was there anything else I needed to do? Ooh! Ooh! Okay. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. So what's this guy got? I think that's underneath. Can't just be me who reads this as Dabastian every time. What the? Oh, he must be doing. Maybe he's doing the higher level version of that. There is a higher level version. Huh. Yeah, I'll take this one, I guess. Big man Taji. What's he got? Should we check the pockets? Check them pockets! Oh, Dorm's 108. Which, why has he got this key? Actually, we'll get him in a sec. Just make sure that there's nothing else in here. Mr. Stims. Okay. Anything good in there? Not really. Now I need the scavs to follow me down here. Where's the scavs? Come on. We're not allowed to get them down here, apparently. You just... Where is he? I can't see him. Oh, he's down there. Come on. Wait, where's he gone? Gone under that? No. Did he go off? Make noise at the bunker extract? Yeah, I suppose. Well, it sounds like somebody in water, maybe. Okay, so that's 3. Got that 20 Raiders kill quest for Lightkeeper now. Would you try and get a couple on reserve for going to labs or just going out with labs raids? What do you have to do? Do you have to do them in one go or something? Like, what's the deal? I've never done any of the Lightkeeper tasks. I usually can't be bothered. 20 raiders, then pick up a quest item on labs. Is there any survival requirement? Or is it just do 20 raiders? You have to get the quest item Lightkeeper, but it only unlocks after you got the kills. Oh, I see. That sounds hard, honestly. I gotta do Lightkeeper for the story. How much Lightkeeper do you need for the story? Don't you just need to unlock him? I didn't think you actually needed to do any of his quests. Maybe I'm wrong. Probably do labs. Thing is, surviving on labs is going to be a hard time. You got to do all the unlock quests. Yeah, but you don't have to, the unlock quests aren't the woods ones. Right? Alright, I gotta get him in here. Damn it! Oh, I hope that counted. That's right on the edge. It did count. Yeah, only need to visit Lightkeeper to do the story. Yes, you don't need to do the woods thing. I should have taken one of the... what do you call it? One of the sites. Yeah, you got to do network provider. Yeah, so but that doesn't include any of the like woods kills ones. Wait, where's he gone? This is an AI, right? Gotta be. Where is he? Oh no, he's there. Ow. It's not an AI. Real player. Ouch. Ouchie! And we'll fix our arm, we'll just have a listen for some any other stuff. It's like SVT guy I like to run into, that's painful. It was turning, so I got baited slightly. I am at late wipe peak. Only thing for me is to get the ending. Oh, do you feel like the tactic is way better than any alternative? Not the plates. The rig itself seems a better ogre weight, crazy cheap. I think it's one of the best. It's really good. Yeah, best flashlight illumination using flashlight as a light. It's probably the Clash 2P. That one's got like one of the widest and brightest ones. The Steiner one is pretty good as well. Dude, yeah, the AVT is this mean ass thing. Thank God it's only like SP rounds or something, but dude. Oh wait, I can't do that. I can't do that because of the way this works. Right, never mind. Double matches, not bad. Oh, that is okay. Don't care about this. Oh, I've got to. Surely we can find one more scav. Can we find another scav somewhere? I actually haven't been in the other side very much. Go this way. See if there's any roaming around here at the back. Do all them underground. I've got to get one more claustrophobia kill, so it'd be annoying if we can't get it. Well, I feel like the map's basically empty now. Kind of shame the AVT can't have a site. Depends on your point of view. That sounds like somebody. Wait. Whoa! What are these guys doing? That's Scav? Dude, what are these guys doing? I don't understand. They're all like here right at the end of the road. Like, what are they doing, my friends? How do you survive the headshot? I don't actually know. Kind of annoying. What the heck? He's not wearing... He's wearing a tactic with no plates in it. He's wearing my tactic! Yeah, I was insurance frauding that, my man. Everyone's here doing this freaking... He's like hoovered up all the... What the heck? Where were these guys? There's this guy here wearing a tank helmet. He's some random scav. For whatever reason. And then this guy here is doing something else. This is surely a very curious raid. Very curious raid. I've got 1 minute left, I know. I'm aware. What the heck? I wonder if I can just pile all this stuff in here. Okay. Is that one slot without the thing? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Which extra should we go out of this one? Oh, we'll go out of this one. That's so weird. That's so weird. Hate the guide so much. Twice I've been on the second to last map, Ground Zero Dam, MP5, Bloodthirsty Test Drive players. Yeah. I was wondering why it was already searched, and I saw the inshore icon. So weird. How many hours are you into this wipe? I'm not sure, actually. I don't know how many hours I've got in this wipe in particular. I'm nearing 10k overall lifetime on my account, but... Nakatani spawn or Ground Zero equals death? Yeah, sometimes, yeah. I don't like Nakatani at all, because there's nowhere to go. So we killed these two first, and then these two at the end. It's funny, really. I was just, like, wandering about. Oh! Wait. I actually didn't realise I killed this guy with the Vog. I thought I killed him with the SR, but... Nice. I love the guy who had my own tactic there, and it's like, god damn it. When was the last time you've seen that level 6 cover for the Bastion? I might have one. I think I might have seen one this wipe. Wish the account live total showed and the other showed wipe hours. Yeah, it'd be quite nice, really. Don't know why with Ground Zero. It's like they learned nothing from the one lane disaster lighthouses. Yeah, well, they should basically, they just need a way and like one alternate route around the edge of Ground Zero. Maybe what they could do if they linked, because we were talking about like maybe we shouldn't just add more lanes down into the underground. But if you added a lane, because Nakatani's kind of on its own, right? If you added a lane by Nakatani to get into the bank building, that would at least allow you to go from like the Nakatani spawn along the back to the Nakatani extract, and then up and then into the building without having to go along like the main road bit. Because you don't really have any alternative on that one. As you said, it's a lot like Lighthouse in some ways. Like how many only in this wipe? Yeah, I don't think you can check that. The only way that we'd be able to look is if, let me have a look. Let me see if I can bring this up. I don't know if I saved it this time actually. Yeah, the last time that I saved my stats was this one, 16.7. This was July 2025. So this is not the last wipe. This is the one before that. and I had 9217 then. I've now got 9883, so that's last wipe plus this wipe. I mean, you can kind of work it out from number of raids. I've done 447 PMC raids, so that's sort of about, you know. I guess you've got all the faffing time, haven't you? So, I know. Could we still see new players running raids? And a lot of big hour counts over the weekend. Yeah, I only ever play in the week, so I actually only ever see the weekly guys. Any other holes up here? Right, let me just spin this. Check your streaming hours since the event. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. I could. Am I going to do it right now? Probably not. But I could. I could do that. MP9. What's this one? Damage Jura. It's quite nice to have this though. Don't see those every day, I have to say. Has this got a... There's an RMR. Okay, don't care so much about that. Another Tagilla face. They're always handy, so don't mind that. What's this? That's okay. Right, let's just dump these. And then this one... Oh, I should have dropped these out of it, but never mind. This. And then... Yeah, it was funny. So I killed this guy. Wait, no. I killed this guy. One ill pass. He killed that KS1N guy. I thought it was Tagilla, but it was actually this dude. And then the rest of them were mine. So there were 6 of us in that raid. Like, in fact, you can have 6. So there was these 5 guys and then me. 5 guys. Having a good afternoon? Yeah, not bad. Not bad. We're just getting through a few Kappa tasks. I've got to do this annoying calibration one. What did we do here? We did every hunter, didn't we? Okie dokie. Like, just checking off the last set. It's looking kind of like... I don't know which one's going to be my last task, but it's probably going to be something like... I think it's probably going to be like Peacekeeping Mission or something, being my final task. Just because it takes a while and is annoying and a bit boring. Okay, so we'll get rid of the Uzi, get rid of the MP9N. And we can sell that. And this. We'll sell that. This I can use in crafting. These two I can flog. Have they just the amount of XP you get from the choice, so it still gives you an entire level? I don't actually know what it is now. Alright, that's a bit low. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pin this. This is the tactic I was looking at before. And then I'm going to... Because I want to keep some of these just in case of dailies or whatever. But I don't want to just hoard. This is the thing. I'm trying to avoid just hoarding like tons of the same item. Because otherwise then I have to go through at some point and check specifically like how many of these have I got? How many of these have I got? And then it's much easier now that you can use the search because you can go into search and then do barter. Where's the spinny barter one? And then you can look through and see, okay, which ones have I got? I'm like, okay, I've got 2 Apollos, I've got 4 Marlboros, 2 Wilstons, 4 Strikes. That's okay. Maybe get rid of some of these chainlets at some point, like the batteries. Maybe I get rid of some of those. Matches I'm using in crafting, so that's different. These I'm using in barters. A couple of those. So you'd probably get rid of some horses. So it does make it a lot easier. But yeah, I'm trying not to hoard too much. He says with the billion thick cases and whatnot. I know that probably sounds ridiculous, but you don't need calibration for Kappa. No, you don't. You do need it. Sorry, it's claustrophobia is the one you need. Apparently, anyway. Okay, so let's sort these out because I got some of these off somebody else, so I don't actually know what's in here. Unload that, unload this, unload that, unload that. Okay. So 74. This is the rubbish one, isn't it? Yeah. Well, we definitely don't need all of these. We'll take 4 mags again. So we'll tag this one up with the red. So that's going to be my crappy one. And then let's just move that one out. Oh, my God. 8 for these, quite a lot, actually. We'll do this. Okay, and then we're going to do, what did I say? 15 and that one, 74. And then the other 2. Wait, was that right? And then 7, yeah, 7 and 42 is the good one. Bash that into both of these. What's that one? 74. That's probably why it bounced, because I ended up with 7 and 42 in there, because there's just so many players. For literally, like, no reason. It's like players everywhere. Madness. Okay, double L1s. I don't think anybody ever likes those. What do they even do? I can't remember now. Painkiller, a bit of endurance. Bit of max stamina. This was, maybe, was this the one that was like Baby Mule back in the day? Or like Mule at Home? Wasn't even a like particularly good one. You have an overview of missing tasks for Kappa? Yeah, I use Tarkov Companion. I'm actually using it on my other PC at the moment just so it doesn't interfere with anything on here. But I've got to go... Oh yeah, some of the Lighthouse ones. Man. Let's see. So I've got Claustrophobia, Stir Up. Which one? Dragnet. You need one less loose end. Which, wait, yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Is that in here or not? Oh, because you got to stash it on woods. That's why it says any old map. Ah, I see. Okay. I was sure there was another one. Okay, so yeah, Claustrophobia, Stir Up, One Less Loose End and Dragnet, Easy Job Part 2, Outcasts, Terror Group Employee, The Final Bit of Insomnia, Drug Trafficking, Peacekeeping Mission, Decontam, Gunsmith 22, because I think that's literally, I've just got to do that random one. Test Drive 5 and 6, and Intimidator. I think it's 15. It's 15 missions. You don't have to stash it on woods, you can just hand it in. Lots of people told me this last time. Oh yeah, it was because of Therapist, wasn't it? Yeah, stashing in woods gives points to different trader. With Peacekeeper, presumably. Alright, well, should we just take this with us anyway, this shotgun, just so we can, if we get a scav early on. What was this, like, Dorms 108 key about? It's, like, not rare or anything, is it? Why is it 20-something K? Yeah, Peacekeeper and Therapist, yeah. Why is this one 28K? Which one do you even need? Which one's 108? Ammo packs? Is it good? Is it any good? I've never heard of anyone talking about this one. Is it the thermo? No, I think that's 308, isn't it? Yeah. There's one Jaws, one PC block, loose loot, currency, ammo packs. It got dropped by Tagilla, so. L1 is great. Carry stim once you hit strength 31, since it bumps you to 51, so your guns don't count away anymore. Does that work now? I remember there was the elite skills thing that didn't used to work. What strength am I anyway? 26. Boo. Okay. All right. Well, let's just go with this. We'll just go with this then. I'll see if I can go and grab that item, and then maybe we can kill. If we can kill one more scav, then we can not worry about this thing. Right. Let's go back to factory then. Right. Hey, Hop in. What's up, mate? Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, I was gonna do a bit of peacekeeping mission last time, but I got annoyed because it was just a pain. Got to do. Okay. And like, I feel like I don't know whether you guys feel that is the loading time actually shorter, or are we just allowed? Are we only allowed to interact with stash for like less time than we used to be able to? I'm actually not sure. Use that one when you visit Lightkeeper 50 kgs in since it lasts about the run from Lightkeeper to Southern Road. Yeah, not bad. I guess it's a hell of a lot cheaper than like Mule SJ6 or Obdolbus 2 Propitol or whatever, you know. Are you going to buy the Polkim key? I've already bought it. It's only a mil or something. It's not that much. I have no intention of going in cultists. I know you need to do that for the story, but we'll see how far I get with that, to be honest. And he gets painkiller. No, that's not bad. Hey, this might be a dumb question. Is it still possible to find thick cases in a marked room? Well, they keep changing it, so it's actually not a stupid question. It wasn't allowed for a long time. I don't think you can anymore. I think they changed it. So you couldn't back in the day you could find them. Then they stopped it for a very long time. Then the hardcore wipe came in and they made marked rooms really bad. Then they did the unhardcore wipe. The softcore wipe, or sort of not even a wipe, but the softcore bit at the end of the hardcore wipe just for fun. And people were like, make the mark rooms good. And then they put thick cases in the mark rooms. And then I think they might have taken them back out again for this wipe. I think you might still be able to... What's the best thing you can find in mark rooms now? Is it weapons cases? I think you might still be able to find a weapons case, maybe, but I don't think you can get thick cases. I don't think. Hello! I found your videos yesterday. I want to say... Do you have Unheard or EOD? And if so, how much more pleasant do you think it makes feeling playing? Because I'm a bit torn about getting it since it's €200 for the upgrade, which is absurd. You're into the classic problem of being a player who's turned up after the whole like EOD. So I have EOD, and I bought EOD when it was like a reasonable thing to do, before they rug pulled EOD out and then put Unheard in over the top, which it was a big thing. It was a big controversy. It's a tricky one because you really, if you're just on pure standard, the thing that makes it hard is that Unheard Edition, which is the only one that you can realistically get now, or is the only one that's really worth getting, Unheard comes with Arena. If you were sure that you were never going to buy Arena, if you were certain, and you didn't mind the way that the game plays out normally, you could probably do something like buy Arena and also buy the stash lines. Or if you don't want to play Arena, just buy the stash lines, probably. If you think you might get Arena, though, then it's worth thinking. I hate to say it, it's worth considering it. I do feel for people who are in this position because it's annoying. There are basically like 3 good things about it, right? It's like the not having to buy the stash upgrades, getting a bunch of stuff at the beginning, which is probably the least impactful thing, and the trader rep. The trader rep at the start is actually like one of the bigger... Oops, didn't mean to do that. It's one of the bigger deals. Well, what was I doing? Oh, I need to go into here, didn't I? All kicking off with the AA-12. Right, let's see if we can find this file, given we spawned in a good place. Is it just in this office? Could be. Let's have a quick look around, see if we can find it first and foremost. All hell is breaking loose. Next week, this one or this one? Should have been the file on the bench. This one? I don't see nothing. There's a few places this one could spawn. It's got multiple. Got multiple spawn points, this guy. So we've got to like look under chairs and all sorts of garbage. I'll look at the wiki in a second. But yeah, the trader rep makes a big difference. It's probably the biggest thing with the bigger editions. I guess you could technically do that by going to the one before Unheard. I wonder if there is in the other room. or something? It's like playing Escape from Monkey Island, isn't it? Yeah, Arena. The thing is, Arena. Yeah, this is the issue, right? It's like Unheard. It makes you wonder. It forces the decision, because if you buy Arena and then you buy Unheard later, it's silly. Where can it possibly be? There's 5 different spawns. First room on the trolley. Well, I don't think it's there.
Hold, please.
Hey, Guido, thank you for the Prime, man. Yeah, the plus DLC thing, like, we know they're going to start doing DLCs. So, Scav Life and whatnot, it means you're not going to have to buy them. If you don't buy Unheard or the edition with the DLCs, then you're going to have to buy them later. So it's like, you know, you're looking at your standard account edition and it's like, well, it does suck, but you get kind of like, it's basically like an inflated price over what EOD was. It's probably, you know, it's probably overpriced by like $150. But then you get Arena with it, which you did do with EOD, I suppose. But it prevents you from having to buy Arena. And then any other ones as well. What was it saying? So this one, yeah. So the journal's supposed to be there, so it's not that on that one. The second room is this one. Okay, it's not that one. That's spawn 3. Spawn 4. In there? It's not in there. Gotta be spawn 5 then. Which is this one? On the desk? Oh, it's there. Oh, it's a classic piece of quest design, this. Okay. Fine, we'll just crack a golden star out just to make sure that we don't die on the way out. I didn't bring any heavy light bleed stuff, but nice if there was a scav that I could just do the claustrophobia underground. Would be nice. Everyone else is duking it out all over there. I'm stuck on. Oh god. I thought I was further along. Let's see, was that a scav? It is a scav. Come on. Aha. Wait, didn't that count? Okay. Oh my god. No, stop reloading! Stop reloading! Wait, I can't... Is there another one? There's the other one. Nice. Bum rush. We need to get them for test drive, so it's good. It's a good thing. Oh, we can get rid of this now. Cool. What's this? Vaz Khaki. Have I never seen that? Hey, Dominion, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm trying to triple check all of these guys for Willa's wallets, just in case, because you can sometimes get them. Thought Scav's about to pop up from behind me then. Sounded maybe like it. I spent 150 bucks to dinner with a girlfriend, so 200 for an upgrade to last forever was a steal. That's why I justified it. Yeah, this is the thing. It all depends on your, like, where you value the money, right? And what you value the services versus, you know, other stuff. So I didn't like the way they went about it in principle. I mean, I could probably get it now and not worry about it, but like, kind of feel a bit EOD Master Race about it all now at this point. I couldn't find these peanut things for ages. Now they're like 2 a penny. I don't know, a lot of stuff to the high levels on the fleet. I didn't mind, so long as the... I didn't mind until they changed it so that you couldn't get the ammo boxes. Like, I thought it was quite good. When you could get the ammo boxes, I thought it was alright, but without the ammo boxes, it's kind of annoying. To be honest with you. Did you go on a skill? No. Don't be like that. Just not like grinding so much to be able to get the fun guns. I mean, the thing is, they did really make the grind take quite a while this wipe. So I kind of see the issue. Let's take this just to... Oh, it's got no plates in it anyway. Min-max our life. Oops. Yeah, I'll put that down here. Cool, right. So are there any other scavies? There should still be some around, I think. Ow. Got intimidated on. It does take a long time to get all this stuff done, I agree. It does take a really long time. Where was that crunchy crunching from? Oh, down here. Wait. Ow! Wait, what? God damn it. I missed where he was. I thought he was on top of the doodad. What ammo have I got in here? Can't be much. There, Scav? I think so. Yeah, EOD was good. I think the issue is it's less about like EOD at this point, right? Because like it's more about the fact that because EOD I think would still be good value if they had it in the game, but like EOD isn't there anymore, and that's what makes it difficult because it's like there's various. It's a bit like the game itself. It's like okay, you've got standard account, you've got stash upgrades, you've got arena, you've got unheard edition, and then you've got left behind or whatever the one just below is, and like they all give you like different but similar things within the, you know. Within the grouping. Actually, I should probably heal a leg. Because if I get shot in the leg again, I'll be in trouble. Okay. Right, we didn't fully search this dude, did we? I was about to swap over to his rig here. Ow. And then take these two. Yeah, like that. Fewer than half. Damn. Yeah, they promised us everything that you do and then we'll do back. Exactly. Is that a play? Oh, oh. He found out the hard way. Yeah, anyway, I mean it was a while ago now. Like they kind of fixed it. They obviously couldn't take it back entirely. So, you know, kind of is what it is at this point. Just got to get on with it at this stage. Right, so where was this guy up here? Fast MT. Not every day you see scavs wandering around with one of those. Bit of a Golnik. Okay. Fewer than half again. Where's that other guy? There's another AI somewhere. It's over there somewhere. Oh, there he is. Oh, yeah. He just shrugged off a headshot. God damn it. Please no. I think it's down because I'm down into my crappy ammo now. He just shrugged it off. He didn't even care. He said, ooh. And that was about it. Ooh. So it was the guy at the top and then the guy here I was going to loot. As I said, I'm trying to loot all the scavs to try and get this Willis wallet, because it's one of the things I still need, one of the few things. It's like the only item I need for Kappa at this point. Hiding in a corner in labs, hoping to evade the chads. Yeah, that, I mean, that works. That does work. Just obviously, it just takes a while for every attempt. Oh, a full Salewa. Don't mind if I do. And then, yeah, then there was a top guy, wasn't there? He was up here for some unknown reason. I forgot, actually, I do have a quest item. So you got random junk. I think I've already picked one of those right now. Don't know. Yes, lamp, bit of a nade. Still need the antique axe we've been looking for since the start of the wipe. Apparently you get them on Rashada guards. So apparently that's the way. If you wanted to know the tech, that is supposedly how you do it. Apparently they have them on them quite often. I think you can get them on raiders too and stuff, but yeah, I think apparently Rashada guards is the way. Right. Last time I did this, some guy beeline to my hiding spot and prefab me. I mean, that will happen sometimes on labs, yeah. You're not wrong. Oh, I think maybe we'll just go. Only got 1 minute, and we're saying. Gate 0. It's cool that this one's empty these days. I have like a bit of a graphical glitch there. Anyway. Supposed to go to labs tonight with my due for the lab's only hideout items, and I'm not looking forward to it. Yeah, I don't know if anyone's mentioned it yet, but I'm pretty sure your PvE account was leveled because of Arena. Yes, I think that's true. Because I reset my account at the beginning of the wipe. I reset PvE when the wipe happened. So it was like 3 days later or something. But then I never logged into it. So what happened is I logged into the account. It was level 1. I did a few raids. I logged out. It synchronized with Arena. I logged back in again and I was level 30. It just was really weird. Okay. So that should be claustrophobia finished. And then also Intimidator, I believe. And also one less loose end, but we'll do it through a healthy alternative. So yeah, Intimidator's finished. Claustrophobia's finished. Now, I've got this, so I did the... Stash the journal. Now, what was this one? The healthy alternative. Ah, so we just do it this way. Okay. And then does Jaeger give you Dragnet? There we go. There we go. Look at this. Thank you for the prime. Is that this? Is that a, is that an Expanse reference? Will I lose my duck if I prestige? The duck statue, yeah. Can you pass it through, maybe? Thank you for the prime, by the way. 8 quests away, Psycho Snuffer being one of them. Yeah, we'll stash the Willer's wallet as soon as I find one. I haven't seen one this way. Tarkov is so hard to play in party, and so it is when you take 2 to 3 guys in party playing like Shoreline Resort with players who just want to run the leads hard. It is difficult, yeah. Comms are hard when you compare to other games. True. I mean, it just that's kind of like that's the deal, I guess. Thing is, I find and it's hard to play against like multiple players as a solo though, as well. So like it's sort of balanced in some ways. The comms makes it balanced. Yeah, how'd you hope during a job interview? Went great, thanks. No worries. Key for Dragnet is about Mill. I already bought it, fortunately. Okay, so one less loose end is technically... That is completed. Right, and how do I... So then this is this one. Okay, so I do have Dragnet now. Okay, I think I'm up to date on this. Okay. Yeah, we're pretty low now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think we're at 12 quests to go. I do believe. Right, how far are we on test drive? These ones are so easy in comparison. Okay, so get rid of these now. All this junk. So what do you even need to do for Dragnet? You just take the doodad in and then... Why can't he buy this? Oh, did it not repair? I just go and get the key, take it into the place, go and find something, presumably. And then... Is there a task checklist I can Google when I get home? So I use the app Tarkov Companion. And what I do is I go into that app, I go into the quest list, and I find the task collector. And I click on that, and it shows you all the prerequisites, because it says unlocked by. Quick question about the soft armor around armor on the arms. How can you tell which arms have the effect and which don't? Your example in the latest video seems like it's about a should fit, so I don't understand why it doesn't. I think a bit of nuance missing. It's quite simple. All you have to do, let's compare the Juk, which doesn't have it, and the Tactec, which does have it. Or this one. I think. I know the Tactec definitely is like this. So the only reason why like how you can tell is if you look at the armor areas, right? This piece of soft armor here. So this plate is mapped to that one near the bottom, the F dot plate. The back plate is mapped to the BCK dot plate at the bottom as well. So these two are both plate hitboxes, and that's capital letters at the bottom. Everything else is soft hitboxes on the PMC directly. So thorax, stomach, upper back, lower back is determined by this one and this one. Left side, right side is this one and this one. Throat and back of neck is this one. Now on the Tactec, when you look at this, we've got the same thing, but there are no soft areas. So chest must be mapped to FR plate. And the back must be mapped to back plate in capital letters. So you've got your PMC, you've got your actual dude himself, which are the lowercase hitboxes, right? So like your head, I mean, it doesn't actually say it on this one, but like, so your body is like a tube or whatever. I think it might even be a square these days. They've changed it a little bit. But anyway, so like your PMC is the lowercase hitboxes. The uppercase hitboxes are the plates. So you'll have like, so on this guy, when you've got the Juk body armor, I've got a physical barrier outside of my PMC called F dot plate in caps, which sits in front of my guy. And you can skim it sideways. You can shoot into nothing and hit the PMC, but you don't actually hit the PMC, you hit the plate. The plate will take damage and the player won't, because the bullet never actually hits the player. But so that sits outside of your player. Then you've got thorax, that is the PMC. That's like the PMC's actual like skin. So this is connected to the PMC's actual skin. This is outside the PMC's skin. On this one, the soft armor is also mapped here. So they're both mapped to the same square. Your PMC doesn't technically have any soft armor, but the soft armor is like mapped to the plate hitbox. So they're both on top of each other. And it still does do, like, if you pen through the first one, it then rolls for the second one, even though they've got the same identical hitbox. But that's how you can tell. Now, some of them are a bit confusing. I think the Stitch Prophy is kind of confusing, because this one actually has sides. So this has got FR plate, back plate, capital letters, armor hitboxes. Left and right side aren't mapped to the plate hitboxes. They're mapped to left and right side soft hitboxes. So here you've got left and right side mapped directly to the player, but these two are still mapped to the plate for whatever reason. I don't really know why. It's hard to explain. Like it's easy once you get it. It's like many things. It's easy once you get it, but it's not really very intuitive. One of the worst parts about the system now is that because of the way that they changed it, it's kind of gone backwards. So you would think that this would give you better coverage on soft armor than this. But because originally the plate was little I'm gonna show you actually. There's enough of me talking. We'll do a bit of paint, MS Paint, a little bit of MS Paint. So the old hitboxes, the traditional model, was your player was like this, and the plate itself was like this, you know. So the soft armor was either here or just like non-existent. Either maybe there's like none outside, and then the plate was in the middle. So when it was based on the actual like sizes, it made sense. So on the rigs, basically what they did was you had your plate there, and then you said, oh, well, my rig actually only covers like the area of the plate because it's a plate carrier. So they mapped the soft to the plate area, you see. So back in the day, something like the Corund or whatever would have given you all this soft armor and then a little bit of plate here. And nothing protected you under the arm. On either of them. But then when they changed the system over, they expanded the plate by quite a considerable amount. And put it around the arm as well. But they left the soft armor the way it was. But what that did with the rigs, which technically is supposed to have smaller protection, that expanded both, because the soft armor follows the plate hitbox, it expanded both the soft and the plate around the whole of the PMC's body. Now, there is a bit that you're missing, right? So if you've got a plate-only model, you're actually missing this. So if you get buckshotted in here with a normal armor, you're fine. If you get buckshotted in here with the Tactec, you get absolutely rinsed. This used to be really bad. These days, so in this time, it'll actually protect you. These days, so it multiplies the damage by, well, it adds an extra 5% basically to the stomach. So it's not as bad as it used to be. It used to be 150, which used to be insane. Like 150%, you used to be able to magnum buckshot somebody with like one shot because mag buck does like 400 technical. When you take off the amount of the stomach or whatever, 60 or whatever it might be, then you end up with like 340 or something, and then you multiply that by another 1.5. It's like, what's that, 150 plus like, it's like 170 that you add on, something like that, to the total, add on to this. So it ends up being like 570. It was mental. You used to be able to kill people with one shot of Magnum Buck if you shot them in the stomach. I don't think you even needed all the pellets. And definitely with the KS. The KS used to one-shot people all the time. But that was back when stomach was 150, legs were 1, and arms were 0.7. But now legs are 0.7, stomach is 105, and arms are 0.49. And the reason why these numbers are a bit weird is basically they took the original numbers and they multiplied them by 0.7. So 0.7 times 0.7 gets to 0.49, 150 times 0.7 gets to 105, 1 times 0.7 gets you to 0.7. So 0.7 is the legs, 105 is the stomach, and 0.49 is the arms. So arms like eat a lot of damage now, because you actually do slightly less than half to them when you shoot them with a bullet, whatever. Which is why sometimes people can feel like they tank a lot. If you're shooting at them with something like, I don't know, a Golmic or whatever, you know, it only does 37 damage. So every shot ends up doing basically half of that. Oops. Like 18 per shot. It's crazy. Lecture for the day. Anyway, yeah. So like, I've tried to explain the concept so many times, and I do find that it's hard to explain it. It's just not easy. Like, it's easy to get the wrong idea when it's relatively straightforward. Shoulder counts as arm or thorax. Depends exactly where you hit them, but if it's like an obvious shoulder hit, then that should be arm. Gotta come back to this part of the stream later for my body because it's helped a ton. Maybe I should turn it into a short or something. I've saved it down. Maybe I'll put it up as a short. Like, it's the one part that I do seem to be explaining a lot. Okay, so next one then. is... Oh, the only exception to that, though, I would say, is that with things like M80A1, if the pen is high enough, I think it's 20, but you want it to be a bit more so you don't get damage reduced too much. But if the pen, once the pen's like decently high, it'll go through the arm and out the other side. So if you hit somebody with, you know, M80A1, it'll go through the arm and it'll damage the arm, and then it'll go through and it'll damage like the chest underneath as well. So you do have to be a bit careful for that. Like you can get like double damage on like a PMC's like health pool. Like M80A1 can hit for like, what's your arms? Well, I guess it hits for 75. 75 minus the arm divided by 2, add to the arm's health, and then whatever it does to the chest afterwards. So it can hit for like kind of double versus the 440. So it won't kill you. It can't deal like 150 to your chest, but it can deal like 150 to your like player. They overcomplicate the armor, then undercomplicate it while still making it complicated. Yeah, I mean, we've been all around the houses, really. Like, what they should have done right from the word go. The only problem, really, with the armor system originally was that all the armor pieces were the same. So if you were wearing arm armor, there was one durability for the entire thing. They could have just changed it so that each part was separate, and then making each part modular was actually quite nice. So that worked. But I mean, you could always repair them in the past, so I don't know. Like, they could have literally just done that, but we've gone all the way through like realistic arms hitboxes, realistic plate hitboxes, everything else. We've gone through all of that, only to come all the way back to the beginning again. I mean, it was probably good that they tried it, but I think it became clear to everybody that unless you've got a realistic health system underneath the armor system, if you've got like a, because this is quite a gamey health system. I know it's much more hardcore than most games, but like the fact that a hit here is the same as a hit to your heart. Like Grey Zone Warfare fixes this, but you need to have like a full body system. Like Grey Zone doesn't have health. It just has blood. Damn, this thing is wrecked. Right, we should actually get on with doing what we need to do. Let me just pop these back together. Okay, that's all right. Get rid of this. Okay, let's go back to... What's in this guy? This was just all crappy ammo anyway. So is that, so is that. And then these ones are the 7 and 42 ones. Okay. Do I need to buy any more of this? We may as well. I don't think we'll need to, but... Okay. And then, yeah, we were going to do half and half, this guy. Yeah, I don't... Like, Realism, I think it's okay. Realism's fine sometimes. It depends. Like, fundamentally, the way it works is that if the realism gets in the way of the actual game, then the realism has to take a back seat to the game mechanics, right? Like, there's a reason why you don't have to restart your account every time you die. For example, that was just obviously a stupid example, but... You know, you don't need to take every single mechanic and make it realistic. It doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't necessarily make the game better, let's say. Like, it works in Grey Zone Warfare because they've got a realistic, like, health pool. Whereas Tarkov has an unrealistic health pool, and then if you put realistic plates over the top of it, it was quite funny to see, like, the, you know, what the meta devolved into, which was literally just like, everyone just uses an M4 or something high fire rate with, like, M855. It was literally just M4s with M855, or like G36s with M855. It was crazy. So I've never actually done this one. So hello soldier, everyone seems to be flocking to Pulikin, running around looking for secrets. Terror group had their own warehouse in the basement. A vial of nasty stuff. Okay. Thanks for your videos. Love your deep dives into topics. Watching your sniper movie soon, since that is my near future. Nice. Yeah, I thought that one was fun to do. I had all the footage, so I was like, I may as well make it. May as well make it. Playable realism, yeah, kind of. Heal point damage is a better example. In theory, you can take 30 bullets to leg if you just heal between. And that too, yeah. Same thing, right? Like, unless you're going to give people permanent like disfigurement for damage that they take. Like, it was a bit, I don't know, in some ways, like, it was more realistic when you had the CMS, like, CMS kits didn't exist, you know? In some ways. Yeah, when they first changed the amount of armpit deaths, I know, it was crazy. I wish they copied the hot and cold system to force people to wear jackets in the cold. They should have done, yeah, they should have done a better system for that, I think. That would have been more fun. Don't love how armor currently is. Feels very tanky. I've gotten used to it. It'd be annoying to need to adapt again. I think it only feels like that because of the fact that they added Class 6 as some kind of like silly ram barter joke. Like, normally Class 6, nobody wears. Like, this is the first wipe in ages since they clamped down on Class 6 that we've had a direct barter. Like, very few people used to do the arena one for the Zabralo. Except for, like, very specific missions. Whereas now you can just buy... You can basically just buy them with rubles, right? So, having Class 6 armor is... there's a lot of people wearing it right now. I mean, I took this off somebody else, right? I mean... without being able to buy Class 6. Because having Class 6 plates sort of devalues the other Class 6. So you like, well, I might as well run it, right? Yeah, if the Scav shoots you 50 HP in the leg in the current system, it does nothing. True. It's true. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. It's true. It's true. Yeah, when you had to Black Limb before CMS, you had to leave the raid. It was realistic, I guess, but even more annoying. Yeah. Well, the thing is, you could painkiller your way through it. The more problematic one was the black stomach, because if you got black stomach, like you just run out of water and then die. You just had to leave immediately. I think the stomach was almost worse because you could just PK your way through the leg thing and like walk and sprint if you needed to. Don't forget Christmas. Yeah, Christmas people stocked up too. Yeah, because you had this Stitch Profi, blah blah, whatever it's called, the one we were looking at earlier. Yeah, that's true. Right. I'll make this one again. Whoa, I wasn't expecting him. Ooh. Nice shot, Mr. Mans. Yeah. Oh, SR2Ms. Too many, too many. Oh, he's trying to do the other one at the same time. No wonder he got shredderinoed by my SR2M. This is a classic Class 2 versus Class 6. You're gonna have a bad time, son. You're gonna have a bad time. Right. I've never been in this room. May as well make the most of it. Easy book. Make the most of it. Okay, what else we got in here? Anything? Volbeck's Clippers. Nice. We shoot a gas tank on a scav. Aggro them on me. It shouldn't, because it doesn't count as you that kills them. Gas tanks actually are, like, not targeted to the player. I'm heading to Lighthouse to finish Shooterborn. Oh no. Much sadness. What keycard opens this door? It's this one. It's quite expensive because people need it for tasks. It's called the Terror Group Storage Room card. Pollock Kim. You getting that one? Not much good stuff in here, really, for what it is. Kind of sad, to be honest. Factory doesn't have much else going for it. Unfortunately, there's nothing that good in here. Yeah, it's like it's just for tasks, really. Don't think there's anything else interesting, is there? No. No, I think that's it. Oh no. Hey, Sonography, what's up, man? Close yourself out the door. Okay. Right, we got the doodad. Okay, so that's going to be Dragnet done. Couple story quests in this room too. Yeah, supposedly, yeah. Saw a video that said there's 2 Ledex spawns now, but I didn't see them just now. No. I did look around quite a bit. I'm quite bad at looking for these things, to be honest with you. Okay, we got this random guy. Alright, so Dragnet, that should be that one finished. Right, so. Which one's set? Where do you need to do test drive 6? Just so we can start thinking about it. Customs. Okay. Well, yeah, let's hand this into Peacekeeper, lest I forget. Elimination, 5 PMCs, okay. And then we've got... oh, sorry, it's on Jaeger, isn't it? Which one's this one? Oh, that. Okay. Alright. Dragnet. You're a good kid. Thanks, Jaeger. Good work, my friend. Like a butter. How did you psycho sniper? I miserably extract camped a load of random guys who were not expecting it on woods at the flare exit. And a tiny little bit at outskirts, because they're right next to each other. Love doing that quest, as I used your advice with the Velociraptor on a prior video. What did I say? I don't even remember talking about the Velociraptor. When was that? Must have been a while ago. I didn't actually look at this poster. What is this set up here? Cryokov? Doubled Insomnia and Test Drive 6. Oh, I've actually nearly done it. Yeah. I think I've got... One? I have one more kill. Kryakov. Krya is what ducks say in Russian. Well, like quack. Okay. I remember seeing a really funny thing about just like human language or whatever. It's the Booba Kiki thing. It's just interesting. This one here. Like, pretty much every culture universally names these things the way that you would expect. I just find it quite interesting. Like, kind of cross-cultural humanity thing. Probably seen this before. It's quite well known. It was paired with how you could get match ammo like CBJ for super cheap, and the Velociraptor was a better weapon handling, ergo build something high price. Ah. I can't imagine myself singing the praises of the Velociraptor because... To be honest, the MCX is quite good now. Right, so what happened here? Did get this trashed a bit? Yeah. Well. Well, it'll have to do. It'll have to do. We're farming the rubbish ammo from randos. Raptor shoots so slow. Is it 600? I can't remember. Okay. Oh, I literally am out of space. Okay. So how many more do we need? We need to finish these. I think we're done on all the other factory stuff though. Oh, we need another 25 kills. It's quite a lot. It's not many for factory, but it's still quite a lot. Put this away. Alright. Yeah, okay, I think we're fine. Just head in with this. Let's do it. Let's do it! In fact, let's swap back to this. I always feel like I'm more able to fight with this chair. I like the freedom it gives me. So yeah, I mean, how many do you need now then? So we've got Stir Up, Easy Job 2, Outcasts, Terror Employee, Insomnia, Drug Trafficking, Peacekeeping Mission, Deacon Tam, Gunsmith 22, Tester 5 and 6. 11. 11 quests. Is Duck Hunt over, or did I stress finishing last night for nothing? It is over. Yeah. I would use an M6 now based off the video being more current. Yes, the M6 is very good. No worries, Zapro. I know, I finished the factory one literally last night. Is it? I just heard Ducks on factory. I mean, maybe they haven't closed it. They said they were going to shut it this morning. Maybe they left it open for a little bit. Who knows? Sometimes BSG have been doing that recently, leaving it open just a little bit longer. Okay. Tarkov seems a bit lazy as an event. I was probably expecting a bit more for like a crossover collaboration. It wasn't particularly fun. It was just a bit like tedious. Yeah, people would have complained if it's somehow interacted with normal gameplay. Maybe. I don't know. People probably complain no matter what they do. No event, complain, whatever. It's hard to make something good, to be honest. That I will admit to. Right. I forgot to bring painkiller. Oh, you know I have to worry. Sound like an SVD or something? I am Nugget. Hopefully this isn't too brave. That was 3 though, I think. I want the scabby. Oh, the issue I had with Tarkov was the scarcity of the pate. Fourth outside died? Yeah. I think there's only 1 PMC left in the raid. Maybe. Oh gosh. There's a scout down there. It was an SR-25. 180 doesn't have slap, does it? Well, he's not wearing anything except for... SR-25 Brigade, what the hell? Oh, doesn't help, does it? Not with the hybrid 46, oh no. Val, you say? Oh, it's all SP5. It's all SP5. Darn. Oh well. Should we get to the top for a sec? Get good hearing up here and we can heal our last limb. Yeah, this is all my guys, okay. So I can kind of hear a little bit from here, which is nice. Oof, this did get shredded actually. Bloody M80 with its freaking damage. Right, where's those scabbies? In the next section? I wonder where the guy that died was. Oh, I need to be PK'd actually. No, we'll just golden start. Yeah, Duck Event eventually light-hearted and cheesy max game aesthetic. Didn't think it was terrible. Yeah, it was okay. It was fine. It wasn't too bad, but it wasn't too great either. I think it's fine. So there could still be one more PMC. I say that still technically can be one of the guy, so we'll see. Be a little careful. Okay, not full on that one. How sneaky breaky these guys could be. There could be one person left in like gate 3 or something. It's hard to know. This guy's got a Marlin. Got an actual Marlin here from a real player, so I think the player behind me might be real. Hard to tell. Who's this dude? Oh, here's the real player. That's everyone then, no? What the heck? What time we got? 10 minutes? How many more of these do we need? I'm doing alright. Yes, we did this guy already. And who is this guy? Ah, here was the PMC. This is the PMC here. He had M855 in some kind of M4. Or some sort of 556 gun. I don't know exactly what. Okay, you're the last one on the map when they start the bum rush like that, yeah. Good though. Make it easier. Okie. Have you escaped Tarkov yet? No, I actually haven't started the story. I'm trying to get Kappa first before I do anything else. I'm still trying to get Kappa. Taking my time. .1080p versus 4040p. I run 4040p. I don't think you need more than 144. Honestly, you don't. For Tarkov, you don't really need more than 120. If I'm honest. Okay. But I have a, mine's 165, but it's because it wasn't any more expensive to get a 165 monitor. Yeah, I mean you can easily cap Tarkov to 100 and be happy, honestly. Apparently I can't vault out of that because I'm too heavy. Actually, he's a Spectre. Oh yeah, the double iron sights thing's really annoying. Smooth motion only works if you have like decent FPS to begin with, unfortunately. Oh. Mag drop. Where did you go, Mag? Wait, was it? Oh no, I've still got my 3. It's okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't worry about trying to keep up with people. It's like, it's no, doesn't matter really, does it? Just do it in your own time. That's what I'm doing. How do you heal the individual part? You have to, so you hold the button down, and if you've got it on release, you can scroll to the individual piece. I wasn't expecting that guy behind me then. 900 XTD with an RTX 5080 still dip below 60 in some spots on the streets. Yeah, it is wild. It is wild. Stray dogs, and then I think I've got it. Yeah, I've got like, we just counted them up before. I've not got that many to do. Maybe like 11 or something. Nothing too hard, really. Like, I've done all the really annoying stuff. I tried to make sure I had all the really annoying stuff done first. Right. Still looking for... I mean, I will go farming at some point in the marked rooms, but I'm just hoping one of these scavs gets as a Willer's wallet. Because then I don't have to bother. Because you guys know me, I don't really like endlessly searching through scavs, particularly for items. Wait, where was that guy? There's one over here somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I heard it. I thought I heard a scav down there. Maybe they're underground. There's one over here. There's one. Any more? Any more boys? Are we done? Actually, maybe we'll go up above. So we can see the most area. Hear any over on this side? Fewer than half again. This gun doesn't have eat ammo. Might be just us here. Oh, so it good. Can you throw down the gazelle and shoot it? You can just buy one. Oh. Where's he gone? Well, how many more kills do I need? 5. Okay, well, I can't be bothered. I'd rather loot one or two more of these dudes. And then... Actually, I guess I've got to make sure I can get out of the back window. Maybe I just go to that one over there. 1 minute. Okay. We've got full stamina now because we've been stood still. Just go crack this open. Huh, I guess someone went out of here. Maybe that was the last guy. I don't know. Yeah, just buy a gazelle and save your frustration for the Zabralo, exactly. I did it with the toy gun and 2 accounts for the Zabralo. So funny. The gas cans things, I killed myself using the Zabralo and the gas... No, the... Sorry, not... The gazelle and the gas cans. I actually died. Yes, 49% durability, buy one without plates. That one you can make it work for sure. Oh, Sensations. I'm not sure if you'll actually get that many more frames on 1080, honestly. Like, there is just some issues with EFT. Like, the 1080 1440p thing usually is more dictated by, like, GPU grunt power. But Tarkov doesn't really need that most of the time. Yeah, barely scav raid. 1 scav raid, way easier. Maybe there are 2 other guys, I don't know. Yeah, not sure. Not sure. I'm amazed they brought the Zabralo quest back without making it achievable in a reasonable way. I know, like, it's so stupid, right? They fixed it by breaking the quest and making it possible, and then they were just like, oh yeah, we'll just bring it back and make it, like, super obnoxious again. It's like, god damn it, guys, like, why? Why would you do this? Why would you do this? This is crazy talk. I wonder if the Lighthouse quest is going to be as annoying as I think they're going to be. I use a sniper extract on FP Ground Zero to damage armor, very consistent, just take a lot of meds. It does take a long time though, no? Oh my word. These ones will be gone soon, these untar armors and whatnot. Put those in here. Just stick these in here for a minute. Same with that. Yeah, maybe. Still need a couple of respirators. I don't need to keep them really, but I'll have to rebuy them back at some point if I don't. So, oh, I've got random M1A. Let's just have to do a little bit of stash maintenance to get rid of some of this junk. Okay, right. But I should get rid of some of these meds actually. How much are meds going for? Not a lot. Maybe I'll sell half. Oops. Ugh. Just stick them in here. They should sell eventually. How much are you stashed with at the moment? 244, apparently. It's probably because of all the thick cases, though, because I got loads of thick cases from Arena. Like a stash, I'm not sure what a thick case is worth in the like worth chart thing. Fully. Oh yeah, someone was asking me before about the Bastion plate. Like I've got one here. Got one there. Right. Okay, put these out. Probably need to move some of this money out actually. There we go. Eventually you get to the point where you can't actually hold anymore. What did I have in here? I think it was Augustine or equivalent. And then OETG. Right. Right, Genius Shred. This. That. We've got 2 guns here. Yes, and this was on this, wasn't it? Pretty nasty old. I guess this is. Yeah, it is a test drive gun, isn't it? I like stashing in this game more than the actual gameplay. I mean, I love stashing. The stashing game is great. It's one of the best. Oh no, does he have SPP on top of... Oh god, he has SP6 underneath SPP, that's sad. This thing is horrifying. Is this damaged? Yeah, mostly. Died to a tank once and decided to continue with snipers. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense, don't blame you. I died to the gas tank one time as well. So I went and did it. As I said, I connected to a raid with both my accounts, and I gave my Timmy account a blicky, and then shot my main account that way. It was easy enough. How are the cultists in your opinion? They're quite hard. I don't fight them that. I've not fought them that much because they tend to be at night, and I don't play at night very often. They're just kind of on that annoying like BSG AI level. You know, where like they'll just beam you sometimes for no reason. I fought them once and I didn't realise I was fighting them and I did kill them. It wasn't too bad. You have enough accounts, you don't need other players at all. Yeah, we'll just queue in and play a full server of just me. I did like a protect the president kind of thing to get out of the raid, which is quite funny. This guy decided to actually build his gun into something at least. Oops. Prove this guy's banned. The X400, I'm just not a fan of the X400. I'm really not. But... Got anything else lying around, have I? Or is this okay? I think we've gotten through most of the junk. Alright. So, because now I actually am selling a lot of things. The money's coming in relatively well. Do you have to do something special to run 2 accounts on the same PC? You can't do that. So that's the trick. That's the issue. So I have 2 computers because I stream on one of them and I have Tarkov installed on both. So yes, you're quite right that you can't run Tarkov twice on the same machine. It will not let you. How's this doing? Okay, that's not too bad. I always find the repair thing, like, as soon as I see a bit of red, I think, oh, it's scuffed. But this thing was actually at 99. Oh, 95. Oh, that's pretty nasty, actually. What are we doing on this one? Is this the end of this one? 36? I think that might be... the end for this army, you know? Oh, I got Kaiko in the back, that's alright. People do like this. I think people do like the rig though, don't they? kinda. Someone will probably buy it. Okay, we'll go back to the tactic then. I've still got these. These are like old legacy ones I had before. I probably should just sell those. Oh, these ones got in here. Oh, this is from Peacekeeping. Oh, this is from Peacekeeping mission. Oh, yeah, I still haven't done it, so... I've looked in this box for a while. Okay, that'll do. Okay, one of them. There's a big sort out, it feels like. This one's a big sort out. Had a lot to do there. Right, we're nearly done though, fortunately. Okay, I think we're basically ready. Okay. All right. I think we're good. I think we're good. Finally. What's this one supposed to be? It's supposed to be 50 or 45. It makes a big difference. 45. Oh, well, that's fine. I mean, it is ultra high molecular, so that thing should repair really well. Okay, we got two. Oh, we are good at one. When the tactic always confuses me because the weight is so low. Like I end up being like significantly underweight, and it always makes me think like, huh? Oh, I need a surf kit actually. How? Okay. Let's add a few of these things before we get out into the raid, so they can just be mulling over while we're not here. Sugar. Oh. So they sell too much. This one. Actually, that's got durability, so we can't necessarily do that easily. Yeah, that'll do. I'll do for now. Right, let's see what we can do here. I'd probably be running a better helmet, but whatever. I think the F1 RD is so dumb if you put them on tripwire, so it got so many kills on dorms, just AFKing sometimes when I left. Sometimes the cultists are stupid easy when you pretend you don't see them. Got 4 marquees and from 2 raids from priests, good money. At what percentage do you trash your plates? Depends, really. I mean, I think under 2/3, definitely just go. So let's say if it starts at, like, I don't know, if a plate starts at 50, like, 45 is probably alright. I think 40 is yeah, 40 is probably where I'd start getting rid of them, like 80%. So they start to, the protection starts to degrade, so it's probably like a class 6 plate, it's probably a class 5.8 plate at 40. It's basically a class 5 plate at like 25. So it's not too bad at 40, but yeah, I mean, it's just like the protection is relatively cheap compared to, like, once you've got it unlocked on the traders, it's relatively cheap. So I turn stuff over probably quite a lot because it feels like it's not really worth losing like a whole kit just because of like some Jura thing. I go away to 35. The thing is, it just depends on what you're fighting. Like, sometimes it matters, sometimes it doesn't. That's the issue. Like, no. Oh, God, we're in. That was quick. Bloody hell. Like, stuff that it's on the threshold for, you'll just get destroyed, unfortunately. Oh, I didn't have my thing loaded. Always someone in there. I think there's someone quite close to here. I think someone's up here in this bit, or... I don't know where exactly, but... Also, did we hit Tagilla? I think we hit Tagilla. We did indeed. Could still be somebody up here in theory. Oh, this one. Down the bottom. Coolio! RSH Revolver. This man is a... He's a cowboy. Let's see what's going on here. Wait, where is he? Oh, he transited. Oh, damn. Oop. Make sure I got to turn this off. Oh, wait, I did. Okay. Damn. Is this the guy I killed? Yeah. Oh, I should really PK. Stop reading people's guides, beef. Now come on. I was trying to get a stir-up kill with this stupid pistol. I thought we may as well. Alright. Where's all the scavs? That's what we're gonna know. Oh, Tagilla's here. I'll check him in a second. Tagged and curse applies to pistol runs. He's been deleted already. I think so. Evil. Yeah, it's was just a stupid in-joke a long time ago. Oh, there's a player as well. Can't be that many players left. Oh, he got killed by Tagilla. Okay. Murderized by the Taji man. Your unheard cloak's not going to save you from that. Right. Oh. Ow. Ow. Man's immortal. I mean, he put up a bloody good fight. I'll give him that. Helmet doing work? A bit, yeah. This guy with the toss, he had a real good shot there. I will say, the guy did a good job then. Boink. I'm quite lucky that that he didn't hit me in the eyes or whatever, because I wasn't wearing the right face shield for it. I didn't even bother wearing the proper face. I get quite lucky. Yeah, test drive done, part 5, that is. Still got to do part 6, so that's the next bit. But at least we've done all of the parts that need to be done on factory. So factory is finished. Except for maybe stir up. Yeah, that's the only one that we could potentially want to do. I mean, should we finish stir up before we go on? I think we probably should. I'm in the factory mood, so maybe we just finish it. Hello, Privet. Hello. As always, there's something more to do. Well, we're getting close though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're now at 10 tasks left. And some of them are very easy, and some of them are nearly finished. So, the one that's probably going to take the longest is probably the Lighthouse ones, killing like rogues and stuff like that, and peacekeeping mission. Those are probably the two that are going to take the longest. Next, going to terminal. Well, I mean, that's going to be the job after Kappa. Been trying to finish stir up the last few. The amount of alt-in vector guys hiding in corners is pain. I've actually not seen any today, so that's why I'm thinking, maybe we do it. Because normally I see a ton of them. But it seems a bit better today. Okay, well, we can shove all the SR2Ms. That. Wonder how much that's going to be. 300k. Not bad. What's this got on it? Nothing good. All right. Get rid of those. Probably this as well. Okay. Hey, Mol. No, I'm good, thank you. I'm good. I appreciate the offer. Gonna repair this up and sell it onto some unsuspecting mug. Okay, so we need to do stir up. So when I I don't know if I've got any kills for this. No, I have no kills for this. Yeah, Glock, drum Glock. That's what I was thinking. I think it's probably the most entertaining one. Now, do I have a drum Glock? Let's have a look. No, but I do have the drum mag. The question I have is whether it's worth going rip or whether it's worth going something more conventional. Stirrups required for Kappa. It turns out. What's the most important for the beginner who wants to play this game? Don't get too disillusioned when you die a lot, because you're going to die a lot at the beginning. Count each death as a learning experience so that you know what not to do next time. And basically just the first thing that you need to do in general is understand the maps. So personally, what I would do when you're very, very first starting, open up the wiki and find a map on the wiki. Then go into PMC and go and play one of these raids, right, with practice mode on, and just try to like load in and figure out where you are, because you're gonna spend a lot of the time like figuring out where you are. Then on that same map, you should then go and play Scav, because you'll just load in at a random time and the AI won't kill you, and then you can start to learn the maps that way. But you basically need to learn like when you spawn in, like broadly where you are, which side of the map, and then how to get out. That's gonna take you a while, so just to begin with. Like wandering around in the middle of the area, you're just going to die, and it's just going to happen a lot, and you're not going to know because you've not done it before. So don't be too disheartened. You're just going to die a lot. You're going to die a lot at the beginning. Right, what's the best way to do this then? We're going to try, because I've used this a little bit in Arena. And I think you are actually better off with some kind of sight, in my opinion. Which one's going to be good? I think the Burris isn't too bad. I don't like the delta point on pistols, really. Acro. You want something kind of open, because it's going to jump all over the place. Yeah, so maybe we do go for the Burris. The Justice is probably one of the better ones, but it's only Arena, so you have to like spend Arena monies on it, which I don't really want to do. I'm not sure if I'm going to go for a flashlight. I don't know. Okay, so ammo wise, I think I'm just going to go PvP, and just have done with it. To be honest, I think I'm just going to do that. And then we'll see. Okay, so the question now is whether we just go like full, maybe we just go full head. I don't really want the alt in on. I just don't really want, or a Tagilla face. I just don't really want one. I mean, I might die to a single shot by some goober with whatever, but have a little practice. Would it be fun if bosses spawn more randomly at the edges of the maps and then walk to a predetermined spot? I know, I don't think it'd be more fun. I think bosses are actually kind of better when you know broadly where they might be. Actually, just simply because it's annoying when the boss just is there. It's like the killer experience, you know, the boss is just there and then he kills you. I think they'd need to do a lot of work on the AI from where it is now to make that like fun rather than it just being like suck. If I'm honest. This barter's pretty good, the 2 rams for the moonshine. Helps you run this quite nicely. We'll just quickly blast through a few of these. Or Scav might be a cosmic warning. For sure. Actually, I can just run this again. So I've got matches to burn. Drop another water filter. Okay. Right. That's it, guys. No worries, Mr. Bootfuls. No worries. Right, we are going to try to get this one done now. So, stir up. Let's go. Let's give it a try. Oops. We're going to stir up some stuff for Skier, finally, as our 10th final Kappa task. Stir up the pot. I think we're probably going to do the whole stream in factory, actually. And then next time we'll probably do customs, I guess, to do test drive, maybe. Oh, I should have done it at night time. Oh well, we've only got one Insomnia kill to do. Oh wait, no, sorry, I'm not on customs, am I? I'm on factory. My brain is decohering. Yeah, when we do customs, we can just get that one more kill. Or we could do it with decontam, actually. Either or. Probably easier on customs. I need like a couple of kills for decontamination, like one more kill for Insomnia. Drug trafficking should be really easy. Peacekeeping mission just takes a little bit of time. Like the only ones that are going to take time really is like Easy Job Part 2, Huntsman Path Outcasts, maybe Stir Up and Peacekeeping Mission, really, and Test Drive 6. Like Gunsmith 22, I just haven't done. I didn't realize you could wear Death Shadow and an alternate at the same time. I think you might. Yeah, I think you can. I'm not sure if it helps though. Killer's my favorite boss precisely because of that. I feel like he signposts himself sometimes. As long as he's not just crouched in the corner, it doesn't matter too much. Would you rather barter ram directly for the plate or 3 for the body armor with the 2 times Titan? Which one's that one? There is only one with... Do you mean for the class 5 plate? Okay. 1. I think this is forklifts, right? I always forget. Oh, I didn't actually check whether... Let me just fix the arm. Who is he fighting? Oh, this guy. Wait, is that Scav? There's a Scav, unfortunately. Ah, she blows, baby. Wait, is he doing stirrup now? Yes, unfortunately. Oh no, this guy's level 4, that's not good. What's your stream bitrate on YouTube? 20k, I think. I would say this is one of the reasons why I don't really like the Death Shadow. Because, like, Timmy's with crappy ammo can't actually kill you. And I don't think it's very fair. Where was the other guy? Nice shot. Nice shot. Sleep tight. See you, Aiden. Last 3 tasks for Kappa were Stirrup, Controller, and Evil Watchman. Finished them all with a single blinded pistol kill in dorms. It was glorious. I love it. Remember when Stirrup was 5 PM C kills and lots of gear progression? Got a collector last night, but quickly found out all I was missing was the evasion armband. Oh no. Ooh, Prestige 3. Nice shot. What did he kill me with? Some SMG. What is that? It's an RPK. What task are we on currently? So we were doing Stir Up. Stir Up is finished. So that basically completes Factory. So now we got Easy Job Part 2. Which one's that one? Easy Job 2. That one is Rogue Scavs or PMCs in specific areas of the water treatment facility. It's around kind of anywhere around the outside. I mean, I guess it's not too hard. You can kill the guys on the front and it counts. What's the Outcast one? Is that just kill rogues? I think so. Eliminate 10 rogues. Yeah. Those are basically the same. Haha, finally. We completed Stir Up. Okay, yeah, so it's these guys. We've got... Oh, I've actually done 5 already. Okay, so I need another 5. And then Easy Job is what? I've got another 7 to go. And we've got Test Drive 6. We shouldn't take too long because it gives you scavs in this as well, so that's not too bad. This is the last Gunsmith before Kappa. You don't need to do the other 3, I don't think. I stopped because I was going to make some more videos on it, but then I've ended up like not making those videos. What's the best sacrifice to the 14 hour? Currently, I think it's this. Test Drive 6 sucks. Ah, it's got scavs in it. It's not that bad. Takes way less time than the rest. Peacekeeping mission is this one. So I've only done a little bit on Shoreline for this. Like, this is probably the one that's going to take the longest. Decontamination is basically done. Got 2 more kills. Drug trafficking is easy, but you just got to get there. I've died like 3 times trying to do that one. Insomnia, I've got 1 more kill to do. So it's basically done. Target group employee just got to go to a place in the lab and grab something from his room, so that's not hard. Like we're really quite close. But the number of actual tasks now is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And of those 9, like 3 of them are basically completable like almost straight away. So there's only 6 real tasks left, of which Test Drive 6, Peacekeeping Mission, and then the 2 Lighthouse like rogue killing ones are probably going to take the longest. But the 2 rogue killing ones are basically the same quest. So it's only really 3 quests, really. Pretty good. Pretty good. What's the reason that you don't apply a heal from therapist? It's too expensive, and you can heal more cheaply with a grizzly, and it gives you heal XP as well. So all I do for... And then there's no stupid questions. No stupid questions. The game is incredibly dense with information. Unintuitive. Ask away. This is what my channel is for. That's what it's about. You come and ask, and the information shall be delivered to you. But yeah, therapist is overpriced. So the only thing that makes sense to heal with therapist is status effects. So breaks and bleeds. Because they're cheaper than using like splints and stuff. But if you heal the actual HP, she's going to charge you like 30 to 40k. And you could buy a whole grizzly and heal yourself 4 times over with that. That's the deal. And yeah, and you get heal XP as well. I haven't tested the heal XP for so long. I confidently state that you get heal XP. It says you get heal XP. Whether you actually do or not is another question. But now once we get to Collector, then we will just need to get the Willer's wallet. Ah. Is he a Scav? He looks like a Scav. He's got Scav legs. We gave him a shock there, didn't we? We gave him a shock. He's still giving heal XP. I do it all the time. Hail Mary, sometimes it works. Would you recommend to heal with own meds on every level or only after Grizzly is available? It does depend on exactly which meds you can buy, I will admit. Or craft. So, whether it's worth... Is it worth... What do you think, my friends? Do you think it's worth healing with cheese? Oh. Oh, he was a Scav. I thought he was a player. He looked like a Scav. I'm surprised. I'm glad I didn't kill him now. 3 finally made Willer's wallets, Scav pockets for a gold mine. I've been searching a lot of Scavs, I haven't found them. Yeah, so the car kit will be better because it's 220 rather than 100. How many hours in were you when you started to be able to kill in PvP consistently? Honestly, probably like 500. He was a player. He was, but he was playing his Scav. He was a player, but he was playing his Scav. So he was a... Because he's got it in brackets. It has like the Scav name and then the player name in brackets. Unless my other guy shot me from behind. He might have. He shot you first, it was free game. Oh, that's true, actually. The other guy might have killed me, though. Yeah, so for therapists, because you can buy the car kit relatively early on, but because cheeses are kind of expensive. 500, like 5,000 for 100, so a full or like a half body heals 10k. It's a good question, really. I'm actually not sure. I've never done the analysis on this. Yeah, you're better off if you can get the car first aid kit, which you get relatively early from you do some of the customs quests. Then you can get this one. This will give you slightly more because it's 220 versus just 100. The only thing that I would say is try not to use. It depends on how early are you? Are you like really early on? How far through are you? IFAC bar to save so much money. What sodium? I mean, yeah, the stuff on the traders is always overpriced. But like they're really cheap on the fleet, right? They're even cheaper. I mean, they're like kind of close now. Like it's not crazy. The car kit would need to be like the 14k or something to make it equivalent. It depends. Like, have you done the Salewers yet? Basically, if you've done the Salewers, then you don't need to worry. But if you haven't done the Salewers, then you want to keep your car first aid kit so you can turn them into Salewers. Yeah, exactly. The crafting. Yeah, this one. So you can do this. So you can use these down to like 1. This is quite handy. So that you can use these down to basically 1, and then you can turn them into Salewers here. You can do, to be honest, if you're not like super high level and don't have loads of money, you can do this yourself by buying car first aid kits from Therapist. And then what you do is you got to be a little careful. You don't want to go like right click heal all. But what you're going to want to do is you want to go into your health, right? And then you want to take your first aid kit, and you want to say this is a car kit, so you leave this one alone, and then this one you start healing individual parts like this until it's like until it's low. So you say, okay, I can do another heal there, and then you leave it like this, and maybe you heal one more time or something, and then you turn. I'm just pretending these are cars, and then you take these two and you turn them into a Slayer in the hideout, because then you basically get the heal for free. So because you can put partial durability stuff into the hideout, right? So now if you did that with 2 car kits, then now you can make a Slayer. So you started with 220 and 220. You combine them with 2 of these, and these are cheap. These are like 3k or something. And now you have another 400 kit for like 6k. So that allows you to do this for free. So the car kits are really good to do it with. So you buy a car kit or buy it for 1. think the barter's even cheaper, isn't it? Humpback salmon. Actually, no, this is probably more expensive now. Yeah, and then you can turn them into the you can turn them into slavers afterwards, and you can heal with those as well if you want. Just did a scav raid on Night Factory and thought it's PMC with cultist cosmetics. Actually, cultist priest with only a 2% spawn chance. Even if healing costs 30k to be on pyrotherapies, you still get XP out of healing yourself. That is true. That is true. Are you going to prestige? Not yet, no. Because firstly, I don't want to lose like all the like progression stuff that I've got. I don't want to have to start again with all of that. That just like feels a bit sad, really. Like all the all the special event doodads and whatnot. But then secondly, I don't want to have a low level account while the seasonal thing's going on. It's going to take me a while to level back up, to be honest with you, because I'm not on that often. I'm not on enough. I'm not on like the full-time streamer guys, so it's going to take me too long this wipe to get back to where I want to be, so I can make the content that I want to make. Because YouTube is like first and foremost for me, right? Has to be. So I'm going to hold off on prestiging until we see what happens with the seasonal account, and then if it looks interesting, then maybe I'll do it then. But I want to keep my account like max level if I can. Seasonal won't be for another 3 or 4 months. Well, you say that. It's like March. So we've got March, April, May. So it's 3 months. And then maybe sometime in June. I mean, I haven't done any of the story yet. So I've got to do the whole story. I haven't done really any of it. I only finished Tor so that I could get into labs without having to transit. I literally haven't done any of the other stuff. Pretty much. So I got to do all that first. So by the time that I do the story, I mean that's probably gonna take me a good month or so. Yo, Mini, I'm gonna roll the raid on. We're literally just about to finish up. I appreciate it though, brother. Thank you, man. 2840, nice one. Hello, everybody. Hello. Yeah, we're just we were tidying up some Kappa tasks today. I've got 10 tasks to go, 9 tasks I think actually, and then I've got Will's wallet as well. But yeah, I was literally about to finish up. We just finished all of the stuff for factory. I'm gonna roll the raid on. Because I've got to go. Got some stuff to do. I've been like completely inundated and swamped with crap recently. Is it worth doing silent caliber and connection up north of the Sacco? I mean, I don't think so personally, but I'm not a bolty sniper, so it really is up to you. Like the Sacco task is one that is totally optional. So like you don't have to do it. It's completely up to you if you do it or not, and you only do it if you want to do it. Like, that's the only thing. I've got access to XMC already, so yeah. I mean, yeah. It's up to you. It's up to you. All right, friends. Okay, right. We're gonna go and see Axel. Hello, everybody from mini stream. Sorry for the very short-lived. I do normally go on a little bit longer. I normally go on for a bit, like half an hour more or something. But I've got to get something else done. I've been like super swamped this week. Super swamped. So I'm going to go and say hi to Axel. I will catch you. I thought Psycho Sniper was required for Kappa. It is, and I've done it. But you don't. It was Silent Caliber and Connection Up North. Someone was asking on Twitch. Is what they're asking about. Yeah, I've done Psycho Sniper. I haven't done Connections Up North. Cool. Okay, right. Well, I will catch you probably tomorrow, I think. Tomorrow evening. I'm trying to get back on the track mode schedule because I've really been like not on stream very much. So hopefully tomorrow I should be on, and then Thursday as well. So we will see. I will catch you soon, and bye for now. Bye.